another. If you look up Emeritus, the program is called Emeritus. Okay. Okay. The landing came as NASA. This is from the article, which also I'm going to link in this video. I'm going to put it in the description box so you guys can go yourself and read the article. The landing came as NASA, at the direction of Vice President Mike Pence, is working urgently to return humans to the moon by 2024. This is a Herculean. This is a Herculean task for the agency's administrator, Jim Bridenstine, who's balancing politics, funding, and technical hurdles to push NASA and its contractors forward. Also, Bridenstine renewed his speech for this Artemis Moon program. I'm sorry, I say Emeritus, but it's Artemis Moon program. Go look her up. She represents the moon. She represents, she's a hunter. She represents fertility. So the Save Our Children movement, it is not going to work. And if it looks like it's working, it is not, because those children, they need them. All the programs that they have running, okay? All these programs, they have gods and goddesses' name. And whenever gods and goddesses' name are being used, our God does not do sacrifices anymore. We don't do rituals anymore. Okay? Jesus Christ came. He died. He bled for us. We don't have to present any sacrifice to him. It's like any blood. We don't have to shed blood. We still have to offer ourselves, our body, but we don't get to offer blood for to be forgiven. Keep that in mind. So those gods and goddesses, they need innocent people. They need children. They need virgins. They need women who are innocent. Okay, I'm just leaving this here. So Bridenstine was wearing a polo shirt emblazoned with the Artemis logo. He said, "We have to make sure that another generation doesn't miss this opportunity. Today was a great victory, but it was just a beginning." There are so many things said in this article. The Artemis program is our sustainable return to the moon. Return to the moon. Why are we going to the moon?
Years ago, we pioneered a path to the moon. The trail we blazed cut through the fictions of science and showed us all what was possible.
It's very pretty out here.
Today, our calling to explore is even greater. To go farther, we must be able to sustain missions of greater distance and duration. We must use the resources we find at our destinations. We must overcome radiation, isolation, gravity, and extreme environments like never before. These are the challenges we face to push the bounds of humanity. We're going to the moon to stay by 2024, and this is how.
This all starts with the ability to get larger, heavier payloads off planet and beyond Earth's gravity.
For this, we designed an entirely new rocket.
The Space Launch System. SLS will be the most powerful rocket ever developed.
And with components in production
and more in testing,
this system is capable of being the catalyst for deep space missions.
We need a capsule
that can support humans from launch
through deep space and return safely back to Earth. For this, we've built Orion.
This is NASA's next generation human space capsule.
Using data from lunar orbiters that continue to reveal the moon's hazards and resources,
we're currently developing an entirely new approach to landing and operating on the moon.
Using our commercial partners to deliver science instruments and robotics to the surface, we are paving the way for human missions in 2024.
Our charge is to go quickly and to stay, to press our collective efforts forward with a fervor that will see us return to the moon in a manner that is wholly different than 50 years ago.
We want lunar landers that are reusable,
that can land anywhere on the lunar surface. The simplest way to do so is to give them a platform in orbit around the moon from which to transition.
An orbiting platform to host deep space experiments and be a waypoint for human capsules. We call this lunar outpost Gateway.
The beauty of the Gateway is that it can be moved between orbits
It will balance between the Earth and Moon's gravity.
in a position that is ideal for launching even deeper space missions.
In 2009, we learned that the moon contains millions of tons of water ice.
This ice can be extracted and purified for water. It can be separated in oxygen for breathing or hydrogen for rocket fuel.
The moon is quite uniquely suited to prepare us and propel us to Mars and beyond.
This is what we are building.
This is what we're training for.
This we can replicate throughout the solar system.
This is the next chapter of human space exploration.
Humans are the most fragile element of this entire endeavor, and yet we go for humanity. We go to the moon and onto Mars to seek knowledge and understanding and to share it with all. We go knowing our efforts will create opportunities that cannot be foreseen. We go because we are destined to explore and see it with our own eyes. We turn towards the moon now, not as a conclusion, but as preparation, as a checkpoint toward all that lies beyond. Our greatest adventures remain ahead of us. We are going.
We're going.
We are going.
We are going.
We're going.
Let me read Job 26. Remember in the first dream, I told you about the moth that I saw. So this dream, I want you to keep these 4 points. The moth, Job 26, verse 10. Okay, why isn't it coming up? Okay, Job 26, verse 10. Monday was my first time reading this verse. I mean, being aware of this verse. He drew a circular horizon on the face of the waters and the boundary of light, at the boundary of light and darkness. Job 26, verse 10. He drew a circular horizon on the face of the waters at the boundary of light and darkness. This is not talking about the sun and the moon. Spiritually, you know what it is talking about. Good and evil, Jesus Christ and the devil. Okay? That and it comes in a form, of a physical, because God will use nature, God will use his creation to explain certain things to you. So this verse alone has 2 meaning, okay? Has 2 meaning. And for God to show me the moth trying to get out of Earth, trying to get out, up in the atmosphere, and it was blocked. And God showed me the line in the dream. Again, I don't study the stars. I don't know anything about NASA. I mind my business. It's only when God gives me a dream, I get on it. Okay? I didn't go and research and read Wikipedia or go make researches about this. I just want you guys to be aware. If you're watching this and God has been speaking to you about things that are going to happen, things in the future, pay attention. Pay attention, because whatever is happening right now in 2020, it has to do with the constellations. It has to do with the galaxies. Yeah, so this is the last part. Remember, why is the spaceship called Dragon? Why they revealed, a lot of people didn't know that there was a serpent bearer type of horoscope. They didn't know that. Also, the article mentioned Orion. The article also mentioned Apollo, Artemis. Also, Mike Pence is the one, leading the program for Washington, D.C. is the one responsible for the spaceship program that they have. It's just a lot of things. They start making sense. Why did I see the government involved in the dream? Why was I taken to a university? Why did I have to put a steel, in the middle of the planets? it's just a lot. Keep me in your prayers. I know God got me, but I'm also asking you all to keep me in your prayers. God bless you. I love you. And like I promise God, because I get, sometimes I'm disobedient in a way where God will show me things that I won't say. Like I tell people around me, but I don't post them on YouTube. But even when I don't post them on YouTube, I still pray for the whole world. I still pray for every single person. God bless you. I love you all. Stay in prayer. Okay, stay in prayer. Stay closer to God. There's a reason churches are not open. Stop going about your feelings. Stop it. Churches are closed. Now it's time to take your Bible and get deeper in the Word. Get to know God during this quarantine. 2020 has been a blessing to me. Okay, 2020 has been a blessing to me. Spiritually, physically. Like, I might be sick, but it still is a blessing to me. And again, if some of you have lost people to COVID-19, I pray God to pour his everlasting love, comfort, and, take away your anxiety, gives you peace during this hard time. God bless you.